27 of the race to 50K is over, and guess what? We made $1,574. I don't know if I should do a 4 like this or like this. I just went like this. Anyways, that brings us to a grand total of $32,090 for the race to 50K. It's still hard to believe that we're a month ahead of schedule after this week. It just blows my mind every week. Like, especially when I make way over $1,000, just very unexpected and very blessed. So mahalo to everybody for getting me to this point. This past week was a really good one. I loved it. It wasn't super busy, but I did a lot. Monday I started off with more donations, the 606 thing that Shayla started last week. So that overflowed onto this past week, so I started off hot. On Monday I delivered cupcakes to the DMV, and for the longest time I needed to renew my license. My license expired in March 27th, but since everything shut down, I wasn't able to. So I went to the DMV, delivered cupcakes, and then I asked them before I left, like, oh, what is the process for renewing license? Is the lines on? Can you walk in? And they said, yeah, you can walk in, just come towards the end of the day. And as I was leaving, they called me saying, oh, you should just come back, we'll try to renew it, but I didn't have a document. So I went the next day, they told me to come at a certain time, and I was able to go right in. There was no lines, I renewed my license, and that was super awesome. I just love how that happens. And the community is so small, everyone knows each other. It was actually one of my friend's mom that I delivered it to, so it was pretty crazy, and she gave me a $10 tip for that as well. So I thought that was really cool, and I'm waiting for my actual license to come in. The last time I took my license picture, I had short hair and no facial hair, and now my new license is long hair and facial hair. I'm kind of in the middle right now because I just trimmed, so that was funny. It's just a big transformation, big 4-year transformation. I was also on my recycling game this past week. I did a lot of recycling. I did a recycling game. I usually do that every now and then when I think I have a big load. So I post all the bags of recyclables after I sort them, and sorting takes a long time. You know, it's not as simple as just taking it to the recycling place. There's a lot of sorting that goes on before doing all of that, so that takes up a lot of my time as well. So I don't just pick it up and take it. I actually got to bring it home, sort everything, and usually my little brother helps me with that, so mahalo to you, cool. So I did a lot of recycling, got over $100 from recycling this week. If you ever see me post about the recycling guessing game, make sure you get your guesses in on Instagram, because I want to give away free stuff. I love giving away free stuff. I love getting free stuff, but I also love giving away free stuff. Also, talking about giveaways, we announced the winner of the Kush Media giveaway, Island Healing Massage Company. They won the branding package, the premium branding package from Kush Media. Kush Media also designed my sticker for the race to 50K, and this is available for purchase if you want to support. $2 or $5 for 3, and I can ship it to you wherever you are. It's just a fun thing that I can, have, and a fun way for you to support the race to 50K. And mahalo to Kush Media for designing this and for doing the giveaway. But yeah, stickers. I love it. It's on my Hydro Flask. Where's my Hydro Flask? It's on my Hydro Flask right over here. So if you want a sticker, let me know. I'll be happy to send you one. And if you're one of my Patreon supporters, you'll be getting one for free, because for the longest time I've been waiting to get merch, and this is the first merch I'm getting. So I'm gonna send it to you because you're so loyal, and I really appreciate you guys supporting me, so mahalo. Wednesday was a very random day for me because Tuesday night I went to my friend's house at the end of the day to get some recyclables, and then I ended up staying at his house, sleeping over, because my other friend was there, and they said they will pay me to sleep over and hang out with them. So it's technically a job for the race to 50K, and I wasn't prepared. I just went like with the clothes on my back and front. So Tuesday night I slept at my friend's house. I woke up Wednesday. The weather was pretty bad this whole entire week, so I was always waiting until the rain cleared up, but it never really. So Wednesday morning I was about to head out because it looked like the rain was clearing up to do another job, but it was still kind of bad. But anyways, so my friend gave me a job to clean his grill because it was super dirty and he didn't want to do it, so that's what he made me do. And then my other friend gave me another job to try to get into his Venmo account because he couldn't get in for the longest time, and he couldn't get a recovery code to his phone number because he switched phone numbers. I thought of the idea to message his old phone number and ask that person to send the code to us, so that's how we ended up figuring it out. And he also gave me $40 to sit on the couch and do nothing and not use my phone for a couple hours, so I couldn't say no to that. And it's just so funny, these jobs, these random things, and just like how blessed I am with friends that are looking out for me, that they want to support the race to 50K and support me by giving me a rest, because if it wasn't for that, I would not be sitting down. Like, this is the most I sit down throughout the day. I'm just always doing stuff. I can't stay still. I just always want to do stuff and pay off my student loan. So it was cool to just relax and take my mind off of things for a little bit. So mahalo JC, mahalo Steven, love you too. My neighbors let me sell the car that I used to use back on Oahu, and I posted it a couple weeks ago, and this one girl, Ashley Howe, said that she was interested. Eventually they made a deal and she bought it for $1,000, and the plan was that I would split the profit with my neighbors, but they paid like $300 for a new battery, so the amount after that was $700, so I split $700 with my neighbors and myself, so $350 profit for the race 50K. That's super awesome. Mahalo to the Morton Ohana. I love my neighbors on Oahu. I can't wait to see you guys when I'm back. This one guy, Rodney Pacheco, sent me a letter and wrote something really nice and gave me money. That's really old school, really cool. I really appreciate that, and I just feel so blessed to always get these donations. I mean, it's like people are running with me on the race to 50K, and they're just pushing me towards the finish line, and it feels so good, honestly. I'm just so happy all the time. Gosh. So Friday I had the weekly cupcake delivery for the office of the week for Cupcakes. Boom, we took it to the Department of Health and I delivered it to them. They were super stoked. In the public health nursing department?
Yes, yes.
Okay, well you got some cupcakes this week.
Cool,
So,
who is it from?
So Cupcakes, boom, does this office of the week, and somebody nominated you guys. So you were chosen randomly, so congrats. No problem. So here's this for you guys.
This is so cool.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy. I don't know if you ever had cupcakes, boom, but they're really good cupcakes.
They're really good cupcakes.
Yeah.
They are. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. I got $100 for that for people commenting on the post, because $1 equals 1 comment. So mahalo to everybody for doing that. Let's do it this week. I also started tutoring Hawaiian again. I started tutoring with Cami, whom I used to tutor with before, and we took a break because things got really busy for me and her. So we started back up again, and I started with this new guy, Mauna. So we'll be doing that throughout the week as long as I got some time. It's just hard to find the little gaps between my day to actually sit down and tutor and talk in Hawaiian, but that's always fun. I'm just thinking, like, how crazy is it that I get to use my native tongue to teach a language, to teach others, and get paid for the race 50K. It's mind-blowing to me, and I'm so lucky that I got this blessing, that I was blessed with this gift of speaking Hawaiian. But yeah, just so cool that I can use my native tongue to pay off my student loans. It's so cool. Saturday was a fun one. I actually reconnected with some of my old schoolmates from Navahio Kalani Pu'u, the Hawaiian immersion school that I used to go to. They wanted me to take pictures and videos at baby's first birthday. I got paid $100 for that, and I got to see my old friends that I haven't seen in a long time, and they all speak Hawaiian too. It fell perfectly on Saturday, which was Olelo Hawaii Day, so we got to Olelo Hawaii for Instagram. Pretty simple week, just hard work, a lot of blessings, and you know, that's how we got to $1,500. So we ended the week on Sunday by going to the beach with my family because Hilo has been so rainy. So we drove to the other side, we went to Waikoloa, and we had a nice family day. I stayed off my phone for majority of the day. It was so good. I don't know if you can tell, I got a pretty good amount of sun, so I'm super stoked for that. I don't think I'm too sunburned. I put on sunscreen this time, so I'm happy that I'm not hurting right now. But yeah, it was just such a good week, and it ended perfectly on the best note ever, just vitamin C and vitamin D. I love it. Vitamin SEA, that's what I meant, C, vitamin C. Just a great week for the race to 50K. This week that we're starting right now is going to be awesome. I already put in some work. I sanded, I painted at somebody's house and helped put up a tent. I gotta go wash out the paint from my hair and wash it off from my hands, but I'm already stoked to start this week off, week 28. Let's keep it going. There's one thing that I'm really excited for this week is my social medium. On Wednesday, I have a super special guest. One of my dream guests actually for social media, and I can't believe I got him on the show, on the IG live series, whatever you call it. So stay tuned for that. You're not gonna want to miss it. So go watch it, social medium. I'm gonna announce it later today. Other than that, I think that's all I got to share with you guys. Like I said, it was a great week. This is going to be another great week. I got one last full week in Hilo, and then I'll be going back to Oahu midweek to next week. And I don't know when I'm going to come back to Hilo. I'll be going there for the foreseeable future. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. I got another episode with Subaru this coming Friday, so I'll be releasing information about that as well. So just a lot of exciting things for the race to 50K as always, and mahalo to everybody as always, and I love you guys as always, and I'll see you guys next time as always. Ahui ho, kako.
Wow, he actually does work for the money.
Anything to pay the bills.